İcare 471. İcare-i fasidede istifai menfaate iktidar kafi olmayıp hakikaten intifa bulunmadıkça ücret lazım olmaz. Okay. Keywords. Some of the keywords. Intifa. Kafi. First kafi. The word kafi here. Kafi kefeye. Ve kefa billahi şehida. Kafi. Enough. Sufficient. Kafi. Allah is kafi. Okay. Kefa. انتفاع انتفاع نفع to benefit. Good. Good. انتفاع. إجارة فاسدة فاسد إجارة صحيح إجارة فاسد إجارة correct not صحيح إجارة استفاء منفعة اقتدار كافي olmayıp it is not enough to have اقتدار for استفاء منفعة اقتدار capability to get منفعة is not enough حقيقة انتفاع bulunmadıkça if there is no real benefit, actual benefit, intifa benefit, as long as there is actual benefit, ücret lazım olmaz, ücret does not become necessary. So in sahih, iktidar, istifa is good enough. But in fasid ijare, istifai iktidar, menfaat, iktidar kafi değil, is not kafi. Unless hakikaten intifa, hakikaten real, hakiki, real intifa is not done, not happened, ücret no lazım. Yes. In a bad, facet hiring, it is not sufficient to have power to take the benefit. So far as there has not been benefit, in fact, the rent is not necessary. Once more, I will read English. 471. In a bad, facet hiring, it is not sufficient to have power to take the benefit. So far as there has not been benefit, in fact, the rent is not necessary. Okay.
What would make the other one sahih and this one fasid?
We discussed that earlier. Like the agreed time and everything. This fasid has some elements which is not clear. I mean, what is fasid act? What is fasid nata? If you go to notes, we can go to notes earlier. There are terminologies we discussed over there. Yes. There is sahih aqd, there is fasid aqd, there is batil aqd. Batil are two types. That is, I may not remember all of that now, but sahih, fully expressed. Fasid, repairable, but they're lacking some of the things. Lacking. Yes. Let me erase these ones. Two. Four, 7, 2. من غير عقد وبلا izn, min gayri akd ve bila izn, bir kimse birinin malını istimal ettiği surette muad lil istiglal ise ecrimisi lazım olur. Değil ise lazım olmaz. Continuing, fakat mal sahibi ücret mutalebe ettikten sonra istimal eder ise muadlil istiglal olmasa dahi ücret irtası lazım olur. I will read once more Turkish part. Min gayri akd ve bila izn, bir kimse birinin malını istimal ettiği surette muadlil istiglal ise ecrimisi lazım olur. Değil ise lazım olmaz. Fakat mal sahibi ücret mutalebe ettikten sonra istimal eder ise muadlil istiglal olmasa dahi ücret irtası lazım olur. Keywords. Min gayri akd. You know akd? Contract. Gayri akd, no contract. Gayri akd. Min, from no akd, without any contract. So, min غير عقد. من غير عقد. Without عقد. بلا إذن. إذن لا إذن no إذن بلا إذن without إذن. بلا إذن no إذن. استعمال to use. You know the word استعمال. استعمال. عمل. اوكي. معاد للاستغلال. I will write here. معاد. معاد to the معاد عد to count. There is shadda here. معد. أعد to prepare. وأعدوا لهم ما استطعتم من قوة. أعد الله لهم عذابا شديدا. أعد prepare. أعد باب الإفعال. معد أعد أعد يعد يعد معد اسم مفعول prepared for. Okay. Then استغلال. Other word here. استغلال. غلة. غلة. استغلال to use, to benefit, to use. Like استعمال. غلة product. استغلال demanding product, getting the product, getting benefit. Li for, when we put li here, li for. معد للاستغلال prepared for getting product, prepare for getting benefit. Okay? There is another big word here. أجر مثل. أجر مثل. أجر مثل. مثل أجر مثل أجر payment أجرة مثل like. What is that? Average market. This أجر مثل مهر مثل is very important. It fits into the legality. Now, this is half of the article. So, let me read once more Turkish, half of it. 472. من غير عقد وبلا إذن bir kimse birinin malını istimal ettiği surette muaddun lil istiglal ise ecrimisi lazım olur. Değil ise lazım olmaz. If there is no aqd, no izn, no aqd, no permission, izn permission, no permission. If a person without having any aqd or without permission of the owner uses somebody else, a person uses somebody else's property without aqd, without permission, in that situation, in that surat, in that form, mu'ad lil istiglal isa. If that thing is mu'ad lil istiglal, prepared for the usage benefit, made available to the people, to clients, made available for benefit. If that is the case, and somebody used that without permission, without contract, ecri misl lazım gelir. Then ecri misl becomes binding. Tekil ise, if not, lazım olmaz. No, it does not become necessary. Very interesting, very fair. Very, how methodically is going about ujrat, when it is binding, when it is not binding, in fasid situation, sahih situation, no aqd situation, no permission situation. Now, in no permission, if this is mu'ad lil istiglal, made available for benefit, yes. Now, we are continuing. Fakat mal sahibi ücret mutalebe ettikten sonra istimal eder ise, but if that person uses that thing after the owner asks the badal, the ujrat. After that, they were speaking. The proprietor who owns that one, he said, you need to pay this much. Asked for specific amount of money. Then that guy is used that without agreeing or without saying yes or paying. İderse muad lil istiglal olmasa dahi ücreti itası lazım gelir. In that case, it is necessary to pay ujrat, whatever he asked, even if it is not prepared for usage. Mu'ad lil istiglal. If it is not mu'ad lil istiglal, but owner asked him this much money, Then he used that one, the other guy. So he needs to pay that amount of money, even if it is not mu'ad lil istighlal. Yes. Very great man. Great man. 72. 472. If, without contract and permission, someone uses the property of another, it is a thing prepared to, if it is a thing prepared to let on hire, the equivalent rent must be paid. If it is not prepared to be let on hire, it not be paid. But if there is user, after the owner of the property has made a demand for rent, the payment of rent is necessary, even if it is not a property prepared for hire. I will read once more English. 472. If without contract and permission, someone uses the property of another, if it is a thing prepared to be let on hire, the equivalent rent, mahrimis, must be paid. If it is not prepared to be let on hire, it need not be paid. But if there is user, after the owner of the property has made a demand for rent, the payment for rent is necessary, even if it is not a property prepared for hire. I think we can conclude here. That may be a little bit